Monday nights.
And more power, baby. 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 More power,
We
baby.
got
More power, baby.
Eldora tonight. Eldora Speedway. Preset was pretty fun, guys. I mean, that was a really good finisher to watch.
Yeah, that was fun to watch. A little bit smaller field in this race, but still think we're going to see some good racing. You guys can take your invites.
Go ahead and blue screen here. Get in this stiff. So we got Rub on him got the pole here. He looked pretty strong in those races we had yesterday.
I swear I heard something about potato salad.
Love me some potato salad.
COVID.
I heard y'all talk about coleslaw on Thursday night. Something about coleslaw. Got me hungry for that.
Yeah, you and weird food, man. I'm just not sure.
Whoa, weird food. Coleslaw is a normal southern food right there. We've got our green flag.
So.
Oh, got a little bit of a jumpy start, but it'll clear out.
I'm loading, boys. Just want to say.
Got Dr. Robbie Bobby. Rub on him up here.
I was surprised to look at the qualifying times, and they literally Rub on him with the fastest time in this race, or sitting on the pole, was actually the fastest time that was in the preset race. So not much of a difference. I'm sure the handling is different. You're probably able to rip it around here a little bit more. The 40 with a good run on the bottom side, but
I can tell you one thing. I ran a 100% practice race with most of these guys the other day, and Rub on him was one of the faster guys. Sanity was up there. I didn't see much of Dr. Robbie Bobby, but I was able to get down to 18.8, so we know it's possible. Low 19 flats is what I swear I heard some of them were able to hit. So hopefully once they get in their groove here, since these trucks are a little funky to drive around, lap times will start getting quicker.
And then I was sitting here, I was just flipping through the field, and I realized that the Newfie girl being on the tear that she's been on, I think this might be the one night that she's in the wall. This is going to be the night that she might be able to be beaten. And right now there's a lot of trucks in front of her.
See these guys starting to rip the bottom here. They're not really running the top. One thing I noticed.
You mentioned that we would see that.
Yeah. I felt like it was hard to pass though too with the custom setup side. It was just kind of too even. So let's see what happens here. The 40 truck's starting to move up a little bit. He's running a groove higher, but he's able to cut down a little bit better off exit.
Yeah, outside the battle for the lead, we did a battle between Newfie and the 26. But other than that, everyone else is kind of just riding around right now.
There's a little bit of momentum you can find up riding the top. You know, your lap time's going to fall off, but you get such a good run off the high side. Not necessarily riding the berm, but I mean, you get a good run up there too. But if you faint like you're going high, I tried a couple times the other night. People try to slide up, then you can cut it right down in next to that wall. You just got to be careful, don't face that wall because it'll end your stage for you.
Yeah, we've seen Sludge running that high line in the preset race and had some success with it. He led the most laps, I believe, in the preset race. And he was up there. He was in the middle to the top of the track most of the race, except for like on the restarts, he was at the bottom. But that's just protecting your track position on the restarts.
Try to find some battles here.
Oh, Sandy's around.
Oh, there we go.
38, big wreck.
Audie actually looked like
caution here.
I'll keep it green.
No caution.
No caution. So Audi and the 23 Sanity Outlaw getting together. That might be the end of their stage here, as long as they can stay on the lead lap.
Oh,
I think
we got the 99s around with the 16.
Newfie girl.
That's Mini Truck Jim and Newfie girl around, and that does bring out a caution.
Yeah, so those guys that got damaged there can fix it. The only thing that I'd be worried about here is spinning out. Try to get back going as fast as I can. Is just not losing a lap.
Yeah, it's hard. These things do
So
not get up to speed here at
yeah,
all.
it's such a small track, and you are on dirt, so they like to roost your tail.
And going back also that we seen in the preset race, pretty much if you didn't have damage, you're not pitting. The only people that did pit in that race were the guys that ended up with damage.
Yeah, there really isn't many benefits to new tires that I saw the other night. I went the whole 100% without changing tires, and I was fine. There's
I
absolutely no fall off.
kind of wish I would have went about the settings for the nice races a little bit differently. I probably could have afforded to take damage off just because uh, Sal in the preset race ended up with radiator damage. Well, you can't go down pit road to fix it here, so you need a
Yeah,
caution. Luckily, he got one, but it's just one of them things. Wow, there's a lot going on back there.
I know, I saw that.
and
Side by
that's
side.
sadly just a flaw of the game, because in any other game that Eldora is in, there's pit road.
Oh, there's two of them going to the inside wall. One of them's going back up the track.
That's Kate. Oh, he's coming down. Right on board with Trinity here.
Yeah, you got a bee's nest going on back there. Trinity's right in the middle of it.
How many laps we got in the cross stand? 3 to go in stage 1.
Dr. Robbie Bobby will move the inside and rub on him. Like I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Rub's got a really good truck. He was putting down some solid lap times the other night. Audi, not far behind. Dr. Robbie Bobby, though, is riding that bottom. That's the preferred line right here.
He's running a good
Park the
line.
bus down there. Yeah, if you could park the bus down there and not really give enough room to get a nose in there, then you're pretty safe.
Now, I don't know on this game. I haven't really ran Eldora a whole lot, but I know on like the Tony Stewart dirt games, you can actually feel the line change throughout a race on those games.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's that complex on here. That was the end of the stage.
Yeah, I don't think they have that amount of depth for track progression.
Yeah.
I know you can run
The 38
higher
get
up off
third?
the bottom here. Yeah, he got third.
Alright.
I feel like these first three are gonna be your tough guys to beat here, especially Audi and Rub on them. Really fast dirt racers on here.
Yeah, it's nice to see that 40 Dr. Robbie Bobby running out front.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't he a dirt racer to begin with, late models? Yeah, so I'm really not surprised to see him up front. I don't know if he has a win yet this season, but this is definitely a chance. Just like the road courses, man. You got the road course ringers, you got the guys that are good on dirt.
And speaking of road courses, these guys, they're in a funky part of the schedule. They got Eldora this week, and then they go to the Indy Roval next week. So.
Yeah, definitely a lot of people hating it here.
Oh wait, is Thanksgiving next week?
Yeah,
Oh,
it is.
Thanksgiving is next
Got an
week.
off week.
That's crazy.
I hope we get an off week.
Well, either
next
way.
week.
Well, we only have 4 winners in this series. Dr. Raleigh Bobby is one of those winners.
Okay, yeah, so he does have himself locked in.
Oh.
Just another chance to steal some points and a win away from
Mauber
somebody
and
else.
Sandy got into each other. I think Mauber came down right into Sandy.
Yeah, I mean, these trucks are hard to control here, especially if you have little experience. You know, Mauber and Powah do a lot on the commentating side, and they've been in this truck series for a little bit now. So dirt maybe something that they don't have a lot of seat time in. So look for those dirt rookies, not essentially rookies to the series, just rookies to this type of racing. Be kind of all over the place so they can get a hang of it.
Yeah,
I can tell you one thing. It took me the first stage to get a hang of it, and I run dirt a lot. So.
yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. We've seen a first-time winner in the last race with Sully Tenders. Congrats to him again. Uh, you know, right now the 40 shows it. I mean, I don't know, except for on the restarts, I don't think anyone's going to hang with them tonight. But this is one of the tracks that can produce first-time winners, just like Talladega, Daytona. You don't see I mean, we constantly in these truck series we see the same people running up front every week, and we're seeing something a little bit different tonight. And on a rub on him, I think he's gotten the pole like the last 2 or 3 weeks. He always qualifies well, runs up front.
For the battle here.
But after third place, man, they're back there. They're battling. There's a lot going on fourth on back. Ooh, we got someone around.
Yeah, that mid-pack's got a lot of people with it.
That's Paul Bear.
Yeah, Paul Bear's around.
Oh.
He's stuck in the wall, doing a good job of holding it up there, and so he doesn't get in the way of everybody.
Oh, Ma Bear gets in the mini truck gym. She's having a good run on that top line there. Trying to get herself around there. She got Paul Bear ahead of her now. No.
Yeah, she's just running that middle line. We've seen that work in the last race as well, so I'm following along with her. She's going to go to the inside, try to get past the 26.
Gets into him. Nothing wrong with that, though. A little rubbing.
No, that's just bound to happen here. It's bound to happen. And luckily, with the trucks, there's already a little bit of leniency as far as, beating and banging a little bit. But when you're only going the speeds that they are around here, like, there's a lot of leniency. I mean, I'm not saying dive bomb the person underneath you, but, I mean, you can kind of wash up a little bit, get into them, and it won't booger them up too bad.
Take a look back
Rub on him, starting to slowly close the gap. I don't think he's going to be able to fully get to him here because Dr. Robbie Bobby is just hitting his marks every single corner. But I think he's going to be able to close it down a little bit. He's pulling away from Audi significantly. And Audi, like he might have some company behind him. Yep, Newfie girl.
I thought lap traffic was going to be a little bit of an issue last race. I mean, we've seen him get involved, but it wasn't nearly as significant as I thought. And like I said, this is a smaller field than what we had last race, so it might not be as bad.
In the 100% race we did the other night, it was an issue, but not really until super late into runs.
Yeah, when you got those faster cars, more competitive cars, that's when they start running your line, and then you just kind of get trailed behind them.
These trucks are hard to control here, and that's another thing. Like, if you're like a lap traffic, it's kind of hard to get out of the way. Even though this track is really wide, it is kind of hard to like get your truck to, out of the way without putting it in the wall. You know what I mean? You start running up there, and you're running a different line than what you've been trying to run the whole race. It'll definitely throw you off a little bit.
Yeah, you got to try your best to get out of the way of the leader, because you really don't want to hold him up, but you also don't want to ruin your race, because you can, like you said.
Caution's out.
Stage or the caution?
Who was it? Going through here.
Are you in the lucky dog spot, Sanity?
That might have been the end of the stage.
Was that the end of the stage? No.
I'm not seeing any cars wrecked or anything. So this last restart here is going to be crazy. Intense. It's going to be important because you got to get that lead to have that track position, or you're not going to be able to pass that leader unless you have something up your sleeves. But got to try something here.
Yeah, Dr. Robbie Bobby here has been pretty dominant, so he's just trying to control this restart.
I think I can see myself sitting in the stands here. That red wall up there coming out of turn 4. I used to stand up there every year. This is the first year I haven't been to Eldora. I don't remember the last year I hadn't.
This is the first year I almost didn't even go to a NASCAR race this year. Usually I go to Loudon every single year. And we only got to see like 90 laps of NASCAR racing in general down in Texas because of the rain.
Yeah. It's probably, They
Yeah,
say it's
this
not raining there
first.
anymore. At least Kurt says
Yeah, no, it
that.
hasn't rained a day since we left, but you know, it's whatever. That's fine.
But
It is what it is. We'll be in Dega. Ooh, I heard some contact.
Oh,
Ooh,
Dinkate. Saint Trinity
some
and
contact back there. I saw Denke get into Trinity. He's somebody that's super new to dirt as well.
oh,
Trinity's
there
been
they go.
pretty.
Sandy got caught
Trinity's.
up.
caution is out. Is that the end of the stage? Who got 1, 2, and 3? Other than okay,
Got
the
Robbie
40, the
Bobby,
2.
Rub on him, and Audi. So yeah, the top three we've had
Oh,
for a decent long.
all right.
I wish we had a dirt race for the cups and the Xfinity side.
Then Kate backed out.
Oh, Dinkate.
And hate to see that, but you know, it can get to you. You know,
Well, I will say thank you to Den Kate for helping out with the broadcast for the preset race tonight.
oh yeah,
That was
big help.
a huge help tonight.
Yeah,
We
it's
struggled.
always good to get anybody.
We did find our other third of our Mopow Monday gang. He is alive. He just forgot today was Monday. We'll see him back next week. We might see us Thursday. Well, who knows? We'll definitely see us Wednesday running in the back at Pocono. So
Jeez. I'm gonna hit the restroom real quick.
don't hurt yourself.
See what this 2-truck
All
here
right,
rub on
last
him can
stage.
do.
Yeah, there's not like any drafting you can do here at all. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I
pretty
know.
much just raw speed and trying to not get ran over by people. We've seen a little bit of in this race.
Got a pretty big battle here between Mini Truck, Newfie Girl, and Sean T here. Just trying to make
I
the
think
top one work.
Dr. Robbie Bobby's got his left foot hanging out the window. He's just driving with, you got one hand on the wheel, beer in his right hand. He's just kind of cruising around, not a care in the world. Definitely dominant this race.
I really thought Rub on him and Audi would be a little bit more quicker to challenge here, but
And Audi, again, running up towards the front. Been kind of quiet this season, but last week he showed up with a really good truck. It's good to see him starting to get some good runs put together here. I mean, this whole field, man. What the hell happened back there? Oh, then Kate hit the wrong button and exited. Oh,
dang, Dinkate. To be honest, I actually felt he had a good shot this week to get a pretty good finish. I mean, he ran really well in some of the practice race we've done. Once he got in that rhythm.
yeah, and talking to him during the preset race, he seemed pretty optimistic about tonight. So I hate that when you feel like you got a good piece and something just happens that. That's just unfortunate. I mean,
Yeah.
I've had things like that happen to me where, like, at Texas several weeks ago, a good example. I don't know what happened, but as soon as the timer hit, I felt good about that race. As soon as the timer hit 0, my game blue screen and crashed.
Oh, what the
I didn't get the race.
I've
Never
been
heard
mad.
that happen to anyone before, but it happened to me, and I mean, at that point, I'm like, you know what, just run the damn race. They already did qualifying, and it is what it is. Those things are bound to happen from time to
Yeah.
time, but it just really sucks when it's a race that you're looking forward to.
Got Sandy and Trinity battling here. This race has been pretty calm.
Pretty calm. There's been some issues in the back on these restarts, but once they've gotten spread out, the 40, he's just gone. And we just like mark him down. Should I invite him to the booth now? 'Cause
Getting me in here.
We'll get him in here. He can just, help broadcast the race. At the time. He ain't got nothing better to do. He's probably in there reading the newspaper.
Shoo. That'd be hard to do on a dirt track.
Oh, he's making it look easy right now. And Rebel on him, I mean, he's running consistent lines. He's just not able to catch up to the 40. He's just continuously losing a little bit of time here and there, but he's got no one behind him. So, I mean, as long as we don't have any cautions and some crazy restarts like we've seen last race, he's going to have himself a good finish tonight. Sanity having troubles.
Yeah, it looks like he got turned down there. Trinity.
He's quiet in my ear, which means he's probably cussing a lot internally. Been there. And we got the 99 to 16 battle. We've seen them in a wreck earlier in the race.
Just trying to make that top line work here. Not giving up. She really cuts him down, which is a smart move. Keeps him from getting back to the gas and using up the track. Although he's going to use her up.
And he's going to wash up a little bit here. And
yeah. Oh, gosh.
How it goes.
That's like a...
And Trinity's right there.
Aggressive. Oh, she smashed him in the wall.
Ran Trinity straight into the inside wall.
Had no care about that. Because Mini Truck's going to cross her over. She's pretty aggressive tonight on this dirt track here. I don't think she's ever had to get this aggressive though too, so.
No. She literally has not really had a whole lot of competition, it seems like the last few weeks. It's been like, if you got second, that's a win. We should just start locking people in to get second place in this series. But like I said, this is the one race. This is different for everyone. So I mean, this was the night for quite a few of these guys to finish in front of her.
99 and 16. They're just banging on each other. No, not even giving a care.
It's like the only battle going on right
I know.
Too.
I don't want to leave it though too, because it's pretty darn good here. I want to see what's going to happen here. Thought the 99 might retaliate after her kind of door banging him. I think I saw some more battles coming up here somewhere. Dude, Dr. Robbie Bobby's gone.
He's gone.
Oh, Big Wreck, Paw Bear.
Oh, the 45 and the 16. Does that bring out a caution?
No caution?
No.
Kind of wish. I mean, entertainment standpoint.
And the broadcaster, is it if you're the 40, you're probably. I mean, I don't think the 40's really got anything to worry about, but
that's true, yeah.
At this point, he's probably sitting there like, you know what? Let's just keep knocking these laps off.
Man, I'd take any day to this Eldora race over any road course. I think we should replace every road course and then just fill it in with Eldora, to be honest.
Yeah, all right. You know what? You lose your talking privileges for the rest.
Oh, what? Screw road course racing. That's not real racing.
Road course racing's fun, man.
I mean, it's on old NASCAR games, yes, but on this game, no.
The Indy Roval. No, it's not fun. Charlotte Roval. No, that's not really much fun.
Oh, what? I actually like Charlotte Roval.
Oh, 4 to go.
4 to go in stage 2 or in the race?
No, the race.
Oh.
4 to go here.
Dude, I'm getting ready to go to the bar and watch Monday Night Football, boys.
Who's playing tonight? I don't know.
The Vikings and Bears.
Who do we got in the lead right now? Does it still Dr. Robbie Bobby?
There's Dr. Robbie Bobby. He's got like.
Yeah, I see him coming up on lap traffic here.
I mean, you look where he's at. You go find the 2 truck. He's in second. He's a long ways back there. And he's got no one behind him either. Dr. Robbie Bobby just flying.
Oh, Trinity hits the wall. Gets 16, 23 in it. That
the
might,
double zeros down there.
That might bring out a caution. No. No caution. Leader comes around, Sanity. See how they get around here. Gotta try to slide up. Alright, from
I mean, that's the last lap. That was the last lap for the 40, so the 40 is our winner.
Dr. Robbie Bobby's gonna get the win here.
Well, I'll get him in here. Sandy, please, if you can, just screenshot first through last for me. I know you're not happy, but next week will be better.
Hop over to my league race.
Alright, I'm glad that he's muted, because, yeah, no one needed to hear what he just said, but we'll get, get old Dr. Robbie Bobby up here. He's new captain as of last week. Alright, bro. Thank you. We'll get him in here and we'll wrap it up.
Hope I did the broadcast right. I don't know. I felt
I'm sure someone would have said something, which I wouldn't pay attention to the YouTube chat. I ain't gonna lie.
I can see my phone's too far away.
Alright, either way, it's all good. There he is. Dr. Robbie Bobby, you got your voice on always allow?
Let me check real quick.
He's driving that Ross Chastain truck. That nice Chevy Silverado.
Yes, I do.
Alright, man. Wow. I mean, that was... You just absolutely dominated that race. I think you led every lap. And, well, maybe other than the first one, but... yeah. What, how? I think you lapped almost half the field. I mean, you were cruising, bro.
Well, you know, coming from the dirt side,
Yeah.
on Heat 3, Heat 4, we ran the same 8 tracks over and over and over and over again. So, you know, just converting that to the truck and then, you know, just getting into a rhythm. Congrats to Rub on him, second place. He was a tough contender there in the first stage. And then, I don't know, just got into a groove and just held my line, didn't make too many mistakes. And I knew I had the truck to beat, and I just, I was only going to beat myself. So I was wondering if Newfie had the trick up her sleeve, so I had to make sure I was fast. Thank you to Cola for the help. And, yeah, I'm happy to get another one on the board.
I know you were locked in. I was looking at the points during the race. It said you were locked in. What race was it that you won earlier in the season?
I won Daytona.
Okay, that was the first
and
race
then I
of the
won
season.
Dover.
Okay, so this is your third win. I didn't even
Sure.
realize that. Wow. Hey, and also, not to mention, first win as a captain. So
Correct.
that's also cool for you. But yeah, man, congrats. There was nobody that was gonna hang with you. You pulled away big time that last stage. So congrats, man, Delgacho. Whatever you got for him.
Yeah, I just want to ask you though, what kind of lap times were you running there throughout the race?
In the first stage, I was running about 19.0s consistently, and then the second and third stage, I was running 18.9s, 18.8s consistently.
Jeez.
That's cruising, bro.
I couldn't hit the 18.
It was I was trying to get there in qualifying. It got a little jumbled up, but I knew once we got into the race, I get into the groove, and just luck was on my side. That's all I gotta say.
I think we got next week off, but you got the Indy Roval next on the schedule. How do you feel about that?
I'm confident. I like it. I'm just hoping for another top 5, maybe top 10, and keep on keeping on till playoffs.
All right. Well, congrats, man. That was you. There was no competition for you. Rub on him. Got a really good second place tonight. Congrats to him. Uh, Overall, pretty good night of racing. Didn't really have the finish in the custom race that we've seen in the preset race, so things were a little bit more even on the preset side. Let's put it that way. So, with that being said, once again, congrats, Delgacho. You take it away. Shut her down.
Yeah, all right, yep. Congrats to Dr. Robbie Bobby tonight. Eldora, it was fun to do this. Don't forget Wednesday night cups, Thursday night Xfinity, and Friday we got the development. Should be fun, but we're gonna end this off for Mo Powah Monday. Y'all have
Well,
a
power, baby.
wonderful night.